But imagine the micro will be smaller than.
No.
So this is the smallest you can get.
No, I didn't finish the story.
Sorry.
So when I woke up the following morning, then I now started telling those who had sister lots of my friends. No, I had this dream that I had lots, and I think I wanted to ask people how do you like to have lots. So suddenly I started thinking about maybe I should lock my hair. That is where it came from, literally. Then like a month and a half later, I went and locked my hair. And I've never regretted locking my hair.
Yeah. I keep asking you, don't I?
I'm glad I locked it, honestly.
That good? Anyway, how are you coping with a much older nanny?
So, in the nanny business, I remember thinking about or hearing people's opinions about like the older nannies, they'll don't do what you say. They feel like because they're older, and it's not false.
They tend to feel like they know better than you.
Yes. So maybe like if you are telling them to do something, they won't do it.
Yeah,
stuff
or
like
they'll
that.
do it in the way they want.
But then the thing is that most like they have the experience of taking care of younger people, younger children, as compared to a younger nanny between the ages of I don't know 18 and 30 that may not have that much experience taking care of kids. These are the younger ones, of course, then you now have to train them and what to. This was the person we found. Now, thankfully, even though she's a traditional Ghanaian woman, right from the day we met her and we interviewed her, she was saying that, she likes to get feedback. So if she's doing something and you don't like it, just tell her. But of course, tell her in a nice way. And the same thing, like both ways. So she generally, that's how she, like if I tell her this, she's been compliant. There are few times when I tell her to feed him something and she gives me this look like a DNC. Like when I started weaning him, and I was doing potatoes and peas and carrots and things. I remember that she used to have this look on her face like, I'm sure for her it's always a banku matter. Not that she's always making banku the boy. But then on a general level, she as a person she's pleasant and is I don't know if it's not easy relating with her, but she's not a difficult older woman. So I've been fortunate and blessed to have an older nanny.
She's a lovely person.
Like she's understanding and she does what you want her to do. Yeah, sometimes she may not do it the way you want it all the time, but generally I've not really had, in terms of taking care of him, I've not had too much of an issue with her taking correction.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. Sing your favorite highlight.
No, that was from you.
I promise you, that was not me.
Nah,
I promise you,
you.
listen. I was the one who asked you the 140 times 55 minus 100.
But whenever somebody writes it, you see the person.
It was me.
The highlight was you. The numbers was you.
Wait, the highlight was you?
Yes, and the locks was you.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember. But it was a good question. This one too is a good question. So, what's your favorite highlight? Are you ready? The whole of Ghana will go gay. That song always cracks me up. Oh, I saw Machi Dede on Sunday. He was buying fuel. I nearly shouted Iron Boy, but did you hear that thing when they said they asked him what English song has he made and he said Iron Boy? Anyway. What's your favorite? Sing your favorite highlight song. Clearly, I'm asking an important question.
I don't have a favorite highlight song. I don't have a favorite highlight song.
This is my question. Sing a highlight song.
Hey.
Abeku.
Abeku. Abanoma abeku.
Abeku. Vanessa.
Oh. Couldn't you songs are they highlight?
You know some of them can pass my heart.
Ting, 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 ting.
Contemporary highlights. You haven't sang the song yet.
That's the only part of the song I know. You know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah. I love that song. And last time it did. Okay. Next question. What is going on? So, did you ever feel like motherhood was 1,000 years away when you were young? I don't know if anybody felt like it was tomorrow, to be fair.
Yeah, now I've answered the question.
I have? Ooh. No, I think they won't hear me.
Oh,
For the
you
person
never,
who
you never,
subscribes.
you, like, with everybody being a mother, you keep asking, hey, so I'm somebody's mother. Hey,
Yeah,
you
even
so I'm
yesterday.
somebody's mother.
Even yesterday.
So you never, like,
I think
Just-
it's
just
just
plays up on you.
it's a surreal thing that is happening. So it feels like when this little person calls you, mommy,
every
mommy,
time
mommy.
you do this thing, you always say I've eaten and left.
No, but you're eating and I'm talking. Like,
So me, I'm not talking.
I'm talking. Okay, so I think whenever the person, little human, comes up to you and wants something, they're like, hey, so you too. This thing is forever and ever.
Generally in life, I eat fast.
You do? I thought I ate fast.
We
But
should
you're
eat
more than
faster.
me. You see, no one mentioned your name. See, she did it. Nobody mentioned his name. But I don't think you get up thinking, oh, it's tomorrow, I'm gonna have it.
Yeah.
No. It happens. And then when it happens, you're like, it's happened. And then you deal with it every single day. One person gets up and wants their mommy. I think the other day I told I have a mommy too, okay? I also have a mommy. Not that she cares, but yeah. So, anyway, next question. Are you an entrepreneur or you work a 9-to-5 job?
Now, I like to say I'm both. So, I work 9 to 5. And I'm trying to do some small, but I'm still on the side to get extra money. Some extra 50 Ghana here, some extra 70 Ghana here. Even if it's 20 Ghana, it's still extra money. So I'm trying to actually build something of my own, but it's still in the early stages. Eventually, we will get there, but we are working corporate. And so long as I'm doing YouTube, I'm also working for myself in that regard. Even though, I mean, I'm not getting any money from this at the moment.
Next question. This is not a get to know video, but can you do a video on teething remedies?
I have already done the video, so, but I haven't edited it, so hopefully it should come up after this video.
So yeah, she will. Does your C-section scar hurt sometimes, or I'm going crazy?
It doesn't hurt, but it itches. I can be there and it will itch like crazy.
It also depends, like the hurt, is it like 2 weeks after? Because honestly that would hurt. But if it's
No, like give me the
yeah.
trial long definitely like
No, I
6
mean the
months.
person.
And I make a
so if it's
bit more fresh.
if it's more you know who actually mine doesn't itch. It did try, almost got infected, but I dealt with it. Well, yeah. So mine doesn't itch either. I forget it exists.
I think maybe because once upon a time, my dad told me that I'm prone to keloids.
Oh.
So when I get hurt, like a really big sore, like it forms a keloid. So I'm scared about this forming. Right now, I don't look like this. But so those things, sometimes they end up itching on my body. So for mine, it itches from time to time, like it will itch and it stop.
Is it? Do you have one of those things where it's when you're there and when it's cold, it hurts? I know someone told me once that when it's cold, it hurts.
No, and I guess everyone is different.
Next question. Why do you like kinky like that? Why? Because
I don't know.
I can't
Growing
stand
up,
it.
my parents used to laugh at me about it. Hey, it's in a doctor. Even now, they still say it. I don't know. I just love kinky. Like I said in that other video, I can eat it today, eat it tomorrow, and every day. It was only when I went to gay hate that I got fed up with kinky. I never thought it would happen. You're eating it 4 times a week.
But you just say can do every single
No, but like if I eat it this week,
You're broken, right?
maybe like next week or 2 weeks after, I may not really eat that much. But this one is for 12 weeks, you are eating it 4 times a week.
And doing your how that way, you have to consistently eat it. You have to eat the food in front of you.
And you have to eat it. So I didn't realize that I got tired of it till I came home. When we finished school, I didn't eat kinky for months. And then finally one day I was like, I need kinky then. The love resurrected.
I think it was because of secondary school that I didn't like it. So
Rice are nice.
I remember in school, like in my 2nd to 3rd year, I stopped going to the dining hall. We go to the dining hall like once a month. So the other girls were always taking my kinky and going to do my skill with it. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't understand why.
I don't know, I just like it. It's much more tilapia.
Anyway, so you don't know why you like eating, just like it. Right. What was your body weight after the baby? What a question.
Between the time my very first doctor's visit at 8 weeks, so when I gave birth at 38 weeks, I gained 14 kilos. By the time I went for my 6-month appointment, I had lost the 14 kilos. I was back to my weight, let's say pre-pregnancy weight. Yeah.
How do you get your baby to eat if they're a picky eater?
I can say Sarah is not a cookie eater. He eats everything. Unless the days where he's teething and he refuses to eat, but he eats everything. Let me mention this lady. My YouTube, actually, right now she's my YouTube
Big sister.
No. No. What is it? Like colleague. Contemporary. Yeah. Her channel name is Taste and Bloom. She's actually done a video on her channel about how to get picky eaters to eat. So head over to her channel. I'll leave a link in the description box to that particular video, picky eaters. And she gave some very good tips as to how to get them to eat. So this is her channel, and she does like a lot of recipes, like Ghanaian recipes for toddlers and babies. So it's a gold mine. Go and subscribe to her.
I'll check her out.
Yeah. But yeah, Sarah is not a cookie eater.
Okay.
But the one thing I know,
Sorry.
the one thing I know from what some people have said is that if you, and a doctor friend of mine also said is that if you identify something that your baby likes to eat, just find ways to fortify that one thing. And if that's what the baby will eat.
What if your own is just 5 pounds? How do you fortify?
Oh, you can make it into tatale. So you make it into tatale, then you hide the
The
vegetables
thing
in
with
it.
mine is if she knows the shape of what she wants, you won't change the shape.
So she doesn't like tatale. Have you not tried it?
I've not tried it. So here's the thing. If it's like when I'm frying the plantain, she'll come and stand in the kitchen. And then as soon as I fry the first batch, let's go and eat.
Because I'm going to say that then you can
If it looks
blend the
different, you know
vegetables.
me. It's actually fine because the person who is more likely to get her to eat something is her dad. Then when her dad is eating, she goes and she sits down off her corner of her baby, and then she look at him and
Then do that with
then
the
you
tatale.
try and put it in her mouth. That's how come she started eating Papa, because me, she won't come near me. For some reason, when her father is eating, she sits on his lap. And then he takes one, he takes two. And then she can say, oh, daddy's enjoying it. And he puts one in her mouth, and then it will go.
No, what mayonnaise? If they give us any cutlery, they do.
So, well, I don't know anything about baby eaters. All I know is that.
And so that was like you can.
Yeah, so check the.
For
I'll
this
check the
friend
ladies'
of mine, for
yeah.
instance, her baby likes just like cocoa, condo porridge.
That's it.
He doesn't want anything other to it. Condo. He doesn't like it sweetened. He likes it tart. So she does different ones where she cooks it with fish powder and then adds beetroot, and then there's one that she cooked it with fish powder, add
nice.
butter, add carrots. You know, so you are still
Enriching it.
Yeah, you're still enriching. So you find she was like, so far as you're eating, if it's that one thing, at a point though, diversify their palates.
Sometimes it's easier just to give them what they want because it's difficult to introduce them to food when you also have a lot on your plate. So making that one thing that they can eat better for them is also.
So that's one tip I can give you.
Okay. I think this is the last but one or last question. Sorry. Why won't my baby sleep? She alternates between night and day.
Is that all?
Yeah.
There were some more questions for this. Unfortunately, I don't have an answer. I'll have to go and research and get back to you on that.
Maybe routine.
Do you have anything to say?
So when my little one was smaller, she prefers her dad's company. She's a daddy's girl complete. So she was doing this thing where she would get up in the night and just sit down. There's nothing reason. She's eating, she's full, everything, but she would just be there. So I think from about 4 months, we started turning the lights off at night. And I know circumstances we put it on. So when she gets up to eat at night, we would pat her back to sleep because after she's bedded and everything, when you pat her back, she'll go back to sleep. And that helped. So the lights, she knows now when the lights go off, she has to sleep. So that helped us, in including like making it very quiet so that she can distinguish between day and night. No, we didn't put the TV on. Even if like I had to feed her, it would be dark.
I think I learned about that thing before I gave birth.
It
So
helped us.
I decided that like at night when I'm feeding him, I don't put on the light unless we have to change him. And then when we don't even put on the light, we're putting on the
Yes, that's the
light.
same thing we did.
So then they know.
Yeah.
I help them to get
Perfect.
a sense of day and night. So at night, from the time I put him down to bed, lights remain off until the following morning. If I get up to feed him, it is in the dark.
Yeah. So it took that, and then we started reducing the feeds. And then by the time she was about 7 months, she was sleeping through the
But
night.
did you ever experience the fact that maybe she's been sleeping well, then suddenly she's not sleeping
She's
so
doing
well?
that now.
What do you think accounts for that?
Right now, I think, her very back teeth are coming.
Proceeding.
So I think she's very And also, I realized that when she doesn't eat well during the day, when she picks up her food, and then because we give her Milo at night, when you give her the Milo, she'll sleep for the first 4 hours. Then she'll get up and start singing nursery rhymes to wake us up. So we'll be there with A, B, C, D. So at 2 a.m. So we were what's going on? Because she usually sleeps very well. She has one nap during the day. She's 2, so she has one nap during the day. And then I tried to now make sure that by 9 she's in bed. So we realized that she started this week and last week. She's just gotten up at the same time. So we try and stuff her around 7. Stuff her with food. Make sure she just eats a lot, even if it's what she wants to eat. Just give her a lot of it. Top up with the Milo. And last night she didn't get up. But also it's not her fault exactly, because where she used to go to school and gets really tired with the activities and everything, she doesn't have that now. So it's very difficult for her to fall, like get really tired. So also during the week, I try to take her out to either her grandmother's place or my other friends who have kids who are home. I take them there. Right now she's at a friend's place playing. So when she has that, sometimes she gets so excited she doesn't even have the afternoon nap. So what will happen is she might nap in the car on the way home. We'll get there, we'll bath her, we'll splash her screen, she'll sleep every night. But she also, if you're not tiring the child out as well, like getting them active.
No, but the person who asked this question, her baby is like 2 months.
Oh, it will get better.
3 months.
It will definitely get better. I don't know how her eyes at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Her eyes will look like this.
Yeah.
And you are like, but her eyes are like this. She wants to play.
But another thing you can do is to also talk to a pediatrician.
Yeah, if you feel, obviously you know your child better. So if you feel there's a reason, maybe they are still, I don't know, do they get up and cry, or are they just up to be up? So let's make sure maybe you vet them a bit better, all those things. But it should get better. If your baby is less than 6 months, it definitely gets better. Definitely.